My name is Marshall Teller. I knew my new hometown was going to be different from where I grew up in New Jersey, but this is ridiculous. Nobody believes me, but Eerie, Indiana is the center of weirdness for the entire planet. Item. Elvis lives on my paper route.
Thank you, little paper boy.
Item. Bigfoot eats out of my trash. Item. Even man's best friend is weird. Still don't believe me? You will.
There were 4 cute little turtles
who suddenly went through this incredible mutation process and became the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And then there was a sweet, charming rock musician
who goes out of control, changes and mutates into Bebop.
Oh, my. Look, they've decided to play together. And, of course, they all live happily ever after.
Now they mutate.
From Playmates.
Back in Jersey, the Pitbull Surfers were real popular with all the metalheads. I like them because they're so dumb. Well, one day they finally hit Eerie. Unfortunately, they hit my friend Todd McNulty the hardest. His family lost their farm about a year ago and his dad was still out of work. Hey man, check out these guys. Eardrum lobotomy is mega funny. I thought a little mindless headbanging music would cheer him up, maybe change his outlook. I was only too right.
No one understands you. No one digs your dream. Just crank up the music. Don't want to hear your parents scream. What you need is...
Eardrum lobotomy! Eardrum lobotomy! Yeah!
You guys, that's nothing. Listen to this. We've only just begun to live. White lace and promises. A kiss for luck, and we're on our way. Awesome.
Simon, we need to have a little talk.
Here we go. Looks like an antique. My dad gave it to me for my 11th birthday. That and we were getting along.
I'm gonna throw that record player out the window, you hear me? What is wrong with you? Aren't you stupid enough? Isn't your brain already full of mush? You want to pollute that worthless mind of yours even more? Why can't you study more? Why aren't you doing your chores? You see, why do you have to be such a loser? Why can't you do
Sometimes a kid's got to be careful what he listens to, especially in his own house, especially in Eerie.
What is wrong with you? Aren't you stupid enough? Isn't your brain already full of mush? You want to pollute that worthless mind of yours even more? And why can't you get a haircut? Why can't you study more?
Poor Todd. His dad was really giving it to him. I knew the guy was under incredible stress, but nobody deserved that kind of treatment.
You see, why do you have to be such a loser? I'm under a lot of...
Phil, not again!
Todd,
Just leave me alone! Phil! Why do you do this? Why are you always at the boy?
Stay out of this here!
You Panthers fans? How can you do this?
Hi. I'm Marshall and this is Simon. And I think we'll be leaving now. It was a pleasure. Come on, Simon.
Phil?
I don't want to hear it.
Phil? Boy, is your dad know my dad?
They could start a club.
You came in?
Are you kidding? I love getting my old man worked up like that. It's really great.
Say, Todd, you want to come over to my house, eat dinner with us or something?
Nah, I'm cool. I'm gonna go buy some more Pitbull Surfers records for my old man. See you guys.
Man, his dad's gonna kill him.
That same night, my parents were up real late. They were waiting and waiting and waiting for Cindy to come home.
She's alive. She's dead.
Good night, officer. Thanks for letting me play with the siren.
Cindy Marie Priscilla Teller.
Cindy, it is 1 a.m. Where on earth have you been?
You know, I've been doing that police ride-along project for the school paper. You know, where you ride along with the police and you observe what they're doing. Okay, so I'm riding along with Officer Derek, taking notes while he's blabbing on and on about the subtleties of handcuffing when he gets this call over the police radio. You see, there'd been this disturbance down at the Eerie bingo parlor. And I mean, how dangerous could that be, right? So we rush to the scene. But when we get there, we find 18 screaming grandmothers fighting over who cried bingo first. And Derek tries to get control, but a chair is thrown. There's chaos, cursing, hearing aids and dentures go flying. Derek totally panics. He calls in reinforcements, and within 2 minutes, there are 7 cop cars, 2 police helicopters, and the entire volunteer SWAT team aiming a whole lot of nasty hardware at the suspects. It took them hours to get control. It was great. I mean, I got it all right here on paper.
Cindy, it's late, and you should go to bed now, but in the morning, we're going to talk about you transferring to a safer class, maybe horticulture?
And do what? Watch the corn grow? Dad, I am a journalist. I mean, I feel like I have finally found myself.
Well, I feel that you should find yourself in safer circumstances from now on.
Mom!
We'll talk about it in the morning, hon.
Okay. Good night.
You gotta admit, I'm pretty lucky. Not everyone gets parents as cool and smart and understanding as mine.
We're lost.
We're doomed.
On the other hand, that night I couldn't help wondering how Todd was doing with his folks.
What you need is an eardrum lobotomy. No more cares, no more pain. The house is more important than you are. The car is more important than you are. The job is more important than you are. Face the facts. No one cares if you live or die.
Turn that puke you call music off and go to bed before you destroy what few brain cells you have left. Okay?
Todd?
I'm in bed.
You okay?
Hmm?
Todd, I know this is hard for you to understand, but your dad doesn't mean to hurt your feelings. He's just having a hard time these days. We all are. It doesn't mean he doesn't love you.
Why doesn't he tell me himself?
I don't know. You go to sleep now. Good night.
change your hair. Come on, change your face. If you're lucky, think you're dead.
You hear me?
What you need is a
turn it
man
off.
from the bottom, lead straight into your
Turn that music off.
brain. What you
Just begun to live. Kiss for luck, and we're...
Will you stop that?
Marshall, look.
What's happening, man? What it is? What it isn't? What it would have been? What it might have been?
His mom's old earring? His school jacket covered by Pitbull logos? Black shoe polish in his hair? Something had gotten a hold of Todd. You've changed.
You'll never guess what? Pitbull surfers are coming to Indianapolis in 2 weeks. Tickets go on sale today. Want to go with me? Score some front row seats? People are already camping out overnight. It's gonna be a major blast, man. It's gonna go down in history.
Well, Todd, I'm not really that into the Pitbull surfers. I mean, with all that dumb Nazi stuff, I kind of think they're a joke. Don't you?
These guys tell it like it is, Marshall. I owe it to them to go. Man, I thought you were cool.
Just begun to...
Why aren't you to practice?
I'm not going.
What do you mean you're not going to practice? Now, what's with that earring? What's with the hair? It's that music, isn't it? Tells you act this way, don't it? That's the message, isn't it? Secret messages in the music, aren't there? Now, why do I get the feeling that I'm talking to myself? You think I enjoy that? Do you think it's fun talking to yourself all the time?
No one understands you. No one digs your dream. Just crank up the music. Don't want to hear your parents scream.
God, where you going?
It wasn't just that Todd changed his clothes or totally trashed his room. Something a lot more evil than rock and roll seemed to be taking over Todd's life.
Trouble at 6 o'clock. Marshall! Get out of here! Something's wrong with Todd!
Todd, what are you doing?
What do you care? I can't take it no more, man, okay? I'm going to Indianapolis, gonna get tickets to the concert, maybe even join the band.
Are you nuts? Your parents are gonna have a meltdown.
Don't even know I'm alive, but hitchhiking's dangerous.
Good! Todd, what if, I don't know, if you and your dad, did stuff together?
Yeah, like if you two went fishing or something. Fishing? Guys, I'm a headbanger. I don't do fishing.
But that's just it. You're not a headbanger. You're Todd McNulty, the guy I helped with his math homework.
The surfers say you could be whatever you want to be.
But the Pitbull Surfers are just a band. Your dad's your light. The surfers don't care about you.
If I find that boy, he's in serious trouble.
Well, can we just find him first, please?
All right.
Marshall, Simon, have you seen Todd?
No.
Sorry.
If you see that idiot son of mine, you tell him to get home. I'm going to destroy every single record
Phil,
he has. I'm
this
telling
is
you,
not
that is exactly
helping.
what
Haven't you
I am
heard that?
going to do.
Nothing
Don't
you
do
do
this.
is helping.
Todd, don't do this! Why not, huh? I gotta get back home before my dad does. All right, this is a big mistake. Yeah, tell me about it.
Todd, this isn't some stupid song. This is the real world.
My first arrest was a very moving experience. I had my police-issue .38 caliber revolver in my hand. Moonlight gleaming off the cold steel of the bullet chamber.
Car 13, we have a stolen milk truck.
Look out!
Car 13, I've got the milk truck. Pursuing north on Main, over.
Are you ready to drive? I can't! Stop! Hit the brakes! Push on the brakes! Stop! Look out!
Let's go racing! It's Super Mario Kart Funny Car Madness! Only on Super NES. Turn the track into a giant mud pit. Or burn rubber on ice, wood, or asphalt. Mix it up with the big boys. See Bowser in his Bigfoot-dropping truck. See Yoshi's go-kart really go. Mushrooms, banana peels, turtle shells. Dynamite! Check your rear view and make him eat dust. Or go into battle mode and ruin his day. 2 speeds. Fast and way too fast. It's 2-player fun on the split screen. Only for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with power. Superpower.
It was the biggest milk truck crash in the history of Eerie. There was yogurt, cottage cheese, and milk all over the place. The whole town came out to look and eat. I got through the accident okay, but Todd was pretty messed up. He was lying on a stretcher in a lot of pain, looking more like a little kid in trouble than a tough headbanger he wanted to be. I told my story to the Eerie police while those weird twins were taking care of Todd.
Hey, pal. How you doing? Gonna live? Mars. Simon. I gotta get home. My dad's gonna hemorrhage. He's gonna destroy all my records.
Sorry, son, but the only place you're going is Eerie General for some x-rays.
And so you guys just shoot me instead?
Nah.
Poor guy. He couldn't even make a decent rebel.
Todd, rather than call your folks, I thought I'd go by there in person and tell them the news. It means extra work for me, of course, but I'm prepared to do it.
Don't tell them. I'm dead if you tell them.
I'm sorry, Todd. I have to. Duty calls, you know. I am sworn to uphold the law. I am sworn to protect and defend the fine citizens of Eerie. I am sworn to... Okay, everybody, the boy's fine. You can all go to your homes now. Go home. Think about what happened here today. Think about it very, very hard.
Come on, Marshall. Let's go home. I think I've got a story here.
Marshall, wait, get to my house before my dad destroys my record.
Don't worry about your records, Todd. You just worry about yourself.
You gotta stop him, man. You gotta!
As they loaded Todd into the ambulance, I couldn't help wondering what caused all of this. Was Todd's dad right? Were there really secret messages in the Pitbull's music? I had to find out.
Marshall, wait!
You gotta take us to Todd's house. You don't know his dad. He's nuts. I don't know what it is, but there's something really weird going on there.
Get in.
Bill, stop it! What are you doing? What are you doing? What you...
Look at this. See what I'm talking about? I think I want to lose my sense of in rock band.
Phil! Phil, stop it!
Turn right. No, the hospital's left. The hospital's right. The mortuary's left. Let's go straight.
I hope we're not too late.
Get back, kids. Stand back!
Hey!
Rats!
You have to stop him. He's...
Look, yes, okay. That fool son of mine is in trouble again, right? It's the music, right? It's a rock music, isn't it?
Well, I'm a Montevani man myself.
That's the sick commie liberal garbage and all the rock and roll, isn't it? Isn't it?
Sir, I really don't know.
Has something happened to Todd? It wasn't his fault.
Don't you think I know whose fault it is? All you got to do is listen, right? Listen real carefully. You're going to hear it. Hear him telling you to disobey your parents. Drop out of school, do drugs, wear an earring, put on those tight leather jeans, huh? Don't you think I know what I'm talking about? Come on, I'll prove it to you. Come here. Come on. Come on.
Sir, this isn't necessary.
It isn't. You think I'm nuts, right? You just think I'm a raving lunatic, don't you?
Mr. McNulty, I can explain this whole
Why don't
thing.
you just listen to this stuff and see what happens, huh? Because everybody knows messages are embedded in rock music, right? It's all in here. Backwards, right? And then how those people hide their intentions? Well, they can't hide from me. Can they? Because once I unmask them, they're going to be hit with a major lawsuit.
Mr. McNulty, Todd's a real good kid. And maybe if you just talk to him.
A major lawsuit. Right?
Maybe you could take him fishing.
This is the one he listens to the most, right? Right, honey? Backwards. Right? Don't you have to play the record backwards to hear the message? This is what's ruining my kid.
We heard something, all right. A sound coming from the depths of the record player. A deep, frightening voice.
Todd, turn that garbage off right now. I'm gonna throw that record player out the window. You hear me?
Why can't you pull your own weight? Do I have to do everything for you?
What is wrong with you? Aren't you stupid enough? Isn't your mind already full of mush? You want to pollute that worthless brain of yours even more? And why can't you get a haircut? Why can't you study more? Why aren't you doing your chores? Turn that puke you call music off and go to bed before you destroy what few brain cells you have left. Why can't you practice? What? You mean you have on the practice? Now what's with that earring? What's with the hair? Good music, isn't it? Tells you act this way, don't it? That's the message, isn't it? Secret messages in the music, aren't there? It's the sick, commie liberal garbage and all the rock and roll, isn't it? Isn't it? Don't you think I know whose fault it is? All you got to do is listen, right? Listen real carefully. You're gonna hear him telling you to disobey your parents, drop out of school, do drugs, wear an earring, put on those tight leather jeans, huh? Now, why do I get the feeling that I'm talking to myself? You think I enjoy that? Do you think it's fun talking to yourself all the time?
I used to feel real sorry for Todd. Now I wasn't sure. I was starting to feel a little sorry for his dad, too.
Where's my son? Where's Todd?
Right here, Dad.
I'm sorry.
You guys.
Okay, you're right. It can be kind of dangerous riding around in a police car. Living on the edge, I could have gotten hurt. I also could have gotten the story of a lifetime.
Sweetheart, your father and I don't want to stifle your creativity.
We just want you to be cautious, that's all.
Do you think that Jane Pauley got where she is today by playing it safe? I just want to take a walk on the wild side. But you guys are right about the police. As a matter of fact, I have already asked my teacher for another project.
Thank you.
Here's my assignment.
It's just
Face. It's just a...
face.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Please tell us something that won't terrify us.
Well, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Night. It could have been a hallucination, right? I mean, a person's voice can't really be recorded backward on a record, can it? I had to find out for myself. So I took my copy of the Pitbull Surfers Live at Carnegie Hall and put it on Todd's turntable.
White lace and promises, a kiss for luck, and we're on our way. We've only just begun.